Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and just to be on the safe side, hello, it's Lynn here from the Learn English Network live chat, and we are still in the week of November the 11th, 2004. This is part 3, so if you are looking for your corrections, they might be in here somewhere. Explore, have a look, play around, see if you can find it. We'll start, so it's going to be easy for Tarry. We'll start with Tarry, who said, "Hi everyone. I am new at here. I want to build my English vocabulary and communication skill. Would anyone like chat with me?" Okay, so hi, capital H. Everyone, one word. So hi everyone, comma. I'm new here, capital I for I, yeah? And I want, capital I, to build my English, capital E, vocabulary, comma, and communication skills, full stop. Would anyone like to chat with me? And then just one question mark. "Sure," said Zeb. "What are we going to talk about?" Tarry ran away. "You're so scary, Zeb." Then Neha came along with a question. What is the correct pronunciation of the word direct? Now, what is the correct pronunciation? It's not a pronoun, okay? Pronun, so U-N in the middle. P-R-O-N-U-N-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. And of the word direct. Okay, Camille posted a link to the page of the Cambridge Dictionary. There's also the free dictionary. You can listen to the pronunciation of individual words. But then Camille said, "I'm pretty sure it's direct in American English, but I'm not sure how British pronounce it." Okay, but I'm not sure how the British pronounce it. Pronunciation, and have a look at how Camille wrote it, Neha, depends on the place the word is spoken, I think. Absolutely. You've got different languages, different accents. You've also got, within a country, different dialects, so different accents. It makes English fun. Come on. I wrote, in British English, we say die plus rect, so direct. The free dictionary is very useful as they often give British English and American English pronunciation files. Camille also said, "I'm confused with this too. I'm not sure if it's pronounced as direct or direct. So I'm not sure if it's pronounced direct or direct." Okay, where are you from? Asked Neha. "I'm from the Philippines. How about you?" replied Camille. "I'm from India," said Neha. Don't forget your full stop. Okay, after OK, which should be capital O, capital K, or capital O-K-A-Y, there should be a full stop. And after "I'm from India," you need a full stop. "Cool," said Camille. "You like watching Bollywood then?" "Oh, talk about stereotypes, Camille." "Yes," said Neha. Okay, in this case, the stereotype was true. "Do you watch Bollywood movies? In which language you speak in Philippines?" So, what language do you speak in the Philippines? Or what's the official language of the Philippines, you could ask? I'm not good in English. I'm not good at English. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, what you could say, instead of saying "so correct me," that's like telling people what to do. Yeah, correct me now. Please feel free to correct me if I make a mistake. Not if I'm wrong, but if I make a mistake, okay? "Yes," said Camille. "So that means you know Amir Khan. He's really famous, isn't he? The last film that I saw was The Three Idiots. Then my family and I watched Gajini here at home, and it really broke my heart when I saw Gajini kill Kalpana." Okay, no idea. Kill Kalpana. Who's Kalpana? Who's Gajini? We've got a films section in the forum. If anybody would like to tell me the story and plotline of these films, that would be nice. Lastly, our teacher required us to write a paper about Tara Zameen Par. All those made me cry, but I still think Bollywood movies are the best. Oh, you meant to ask what languages do you speak in the Philippines, right? I live in Manila, capital. So I would say I live in Manila, and then in brackets, the capital. So aside from English, I use Filipino, Tagalog, but people in provinces, and between Tagalog and the but, you can just put a comma, yeah? But people in the provinces speak many different tongues. Speaking in tongues, you want to be careful of that, okay? Speak many different dialects, maybe, is what you meant to say. As far as I know, the Philippines has more than 100 dialects. Aha! As far as I know, the Philippines has more than 100 dialects, or Filipinos speak more than 100 dialects, or there are more than 100 dialects in the Philippines. How about you? Aside from Hindi and English, what languages do Indians speak? Yay! said Neha. So yeah is with an H at the end. Yea is more hear ye, yea, verily I say unto thee. Yeah. So yeah is Y-E-A-H. I'm not sure what yea means. Three Idiots is one of my favourites. Never heard of that one either. I don't know much about Bollywood. In India, people in different states speak different languages like Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Telugu, etc. So, speak different languages. Okay, yeah, they are different languages. I live in Kerala. I speak only Malayalam. Ranchodos Shamaldas Chanchad, said Camille. I have no idea what I just said. I can imagine that. I guess the Philippines and India are very much alike, especially the language. Especially the languages, maybe. We have words like guru, mukha, dukha and lakambini, and I think they're derived from your language. So cool. We use the word guru too. Three Idiots is a Hindi movie, said Neha. Are you able to understand that language? Camille said, I understand some words, but I watch with English subtitles. And English, said Zeb. Okay, I think that was about languages spoken. Neha said, yes, I like speaking in English. Best to say, yes, I like speaking English. And then you've started a new sentence, but is a conjoining word. So you can just put a comma and then but with a small b. But I'm not confident. Hope will improve. So I hope I will improve. And then the full stop comes straight after the E. In fact, I'm not even sure if you put a full stop or it might just be a little mark on my screen. I think it's a full stop. It's a very stubborn mark if it isn't. So no space between the E and the full stop. The full stop comes straight after the sentence. As you like English, and if you keep using it regularly, I have no doubt that it will get easier over time. Yes, that's simple. Zeb also said to Neha, if you look it up on the free dictionary, you can hear what it sounds like in British English and American English. Hey, snap, Zeb. Neha said, I was going through English grammar lessons. I downloaded some files, but I'm not able to play those files. It's a RM file. Which player is used to play those files? I tried Windows Media and GOM Player, but not working. Yeah, you have to go to Real Media to download their player. Okay, I am slowly converting all the sound files to MP3, but as you can imagine, it's one of those jobs that's on the back burner, and I do a couple a week. That's about as much as I can manage. I mean, when I started this, I have to say there was only one free recording device out there, and that was Real Media, bless them, but they did like to lock you down to RM so that you had to use their player. It was also free, and it still is, but nowadays you've got MP3 recorders like Audacity, so there's no problem with that any longer. It's just a legacy issue. A legacy issue. Zeb will know what one of those are. Okay, what one of those is, I should say. Zeb said, I don't know what page you were exactly on. Okay, I don't know what page you were on exactly, but .rm files are Real Media Player files. Exactly. Yeah, I had to re-record all of the dictation files up till about, 2011. But I did it eventually, so it does get done, and you will notice the changes, okay? And hopefully they'll be in better quality as well, because, again, I was using a very old system, so some of them are so crackly when I listen to them. Oh, I sound really nasal. So, yeah, just time. Yeah, do what you can when you can. That's our philosophy. So then Tari said, also tell me who can I speak well in the group of guys. I want confidential talk with anyone and anywhere. Okay. Also, could you tell me who can I speak with? Okay, an I, capital I, in the groups, maybe? I don't know why you meant of guys. If you mean only men, we don't do single-sex groups. You'll have to set up your own. Okay, you'll find women and men in all the groups, which I know isn't ideal for everybody, but I figure, if you can't speak to a mixed group, you probably need to stay off the internet a bit. I mean, it's not like being face-to-face. You're not in any immediate physical danger. Okay, so just saying. Then you said, I want confidential talk. So I want to talk confidentially with anyone, anywhere. So if you say anyone, I presume you do mean a mixed group. And we do mixed groups. Or, as I say, get out there, start your own. And don't forget, Google+. Get onto Google+, go to Hangouts, Some of them are pre-recorded, some of them are broadcast only, but other ones actually, they are run by people who want to talk with other people, which is really nice. It's good to talk, as Bob would say. Then Zeb replied, are you looking for joining voice sessions to practice your English? Okay, not for. Are you looking for voice sessions, or are you looking to join voice sessions to practice your English? If so, you should explore the chat section of the menu. Yeah, quite right. Neha came along again, said, hi teacher, I have an exam on last week of this month. It's a descriptive paper. There will be questions on essay writing, letter writing, precise writing. Maybe you meant pressy, but maybe precise writing, as in be precise when you write. Could you please tell me tips to improve in this section? Okay, teacher with a small t. I have an exam in the last week of this month. Yeah, it's a descriptive paper, blah, blah. Correct letter writing, precise writing, not sure if you meant to put the E on the end there. Could you please give me some tips on how to improve my writing? Okay. Tari said, same question. I have also want some tips for exams. Okay. So Tari, capital S for same question, full stop. I also want some tips for exams. Okay, I presume you mean I want some tips for passing exams. Now I don't like exams, okay? People who are good at exams pass exams. People who work really hard, who aren't good at exams, sometimes fail exams, but they're really good at what they do. It's unfair, but it's the way exams are. So the best thing you can do is get good at taking exams. That's it. Take so many, it becomes meaningless. Just another task, just another job. And that means taking tests online, getting people to test you, getting your past papers, do past papers at your college or university or organisation, and look what kind of answer those questions. Practice, practice, practice. Exam taking is a skill. I was rubbish at it at school. I aced it at university. Still don't like it. But the reason I aced it at university was I took about 5 years' worth of past exam papers and wrote and got nice people to read what I had written and give me feedback, and I improved. And I got a 2-1 with honours, so it's not bad. I didn't get a first, but yeah, hey, I was moving country. And lots of other sort of personal stuff going off, so I'm very happy with the results. But you do have to practice it. Okay, that's my little lecture for today. Oh boy, said Zeb, with whom am I going to chit-chat? You all seem very studious and busy with homework and exams. I knew you'd like that, Zeb. Tao said, hi, how do you do? Oh, what a lovely, polite introduction, Tao. So, hi, capital H, then how do you do, capital H for how, and a question mark. Fine, said Zeb. No, how do you do is hello, Zeb. It's not how are you, it's hello. So you should have said hello. It's Halloween today, so there are some sweets around, just in case that there will be a knock on the door. Was there? Okay, just in case there is a knock on the door, not that there will be, just in case there is a knock on the door. The just in case kind of changes the rest of the sentence, okay? You could also say just in case we get a knock on the door, or just in case someone knocks on the door. Arpitha said, hi everyone, and hi. So capital H, everyone is one word, full stop. Hi Arpitha, said Camille, no reply. So, by the way, if I see somebody say hello and nobody replies to them, I'm very unlikely to say hello myself, because I figure they're not there anymore and they're not really interested, they're just sort of fishing. So Ramin said, hi everybody. Okay, Ramin, capital H, then everybody's one word, but it's EVERYBODY, and then full stop. Camille said, hi Ramin, how are you? And again, no reply, you're not going to get me. Then we get another very nice long conversation, and those of you who come in and just go hello, look at the way this conversation goes, listen to it and learn a bit about how to run a conversation, okay? Camille came on and said, hello, I'm from the Philippines and I want to be an English teacher someday. How is everybody? So someday I would write SOME space DAY, someday, okay? Dora said, welcome, good career choice you made indeed. Don't forget a little space after the comma, Dora, okay? Thanks, said Camille. Back then, I didn't back then? Okay. Thanks. Back then, I didn't really like it, but I gradually fell in love with it as I started studying. Yes, I hated English at school, and I learnt to love it at college. And that was a few years after school, by the way. So, yeah, teaching English can really put people off. So, Camille, be a teacher who inspires the love that you have of English, rather than just teaching people all the ins and outs of English. Anyhow, I replied, great choice of career, Camille. You'll never be rich, but you'll have lots of fun. Camille said, true. I've encountered people who underestimate that profession, but I don't care. Haha, exactly. Do you teach students there in the UK too? So I said, no, I'm actually in Germany and I help people learn English on the World Wide Web. I used to teach in real classrooms in Germany, but I find this is much more fun and more challenging. How long have you been staying there in Germany? So, how long have you been in Germany? If you say staying there, it's like I might be here for a few weeks. How long are you staying? Oh, I'm going in a couple of weeks and I'm living here. So, how long have you been living in Germany? Or how long have you been in Germany? So I replied, I'm not staying here, I live here. Is German your second language then? Said Camille. That's so cool because you get to use it every day. Okay, every day is, when it's one word, is an adjective. So everyday English, everyday German. Like saying, I'd like 6 bread rolls, yeah? That's everyday German. So, ich möchte 6 Brötchen bitte. So yes, it is. Every day, 2 words, it means every single day. So think about every single day when you write every day and leave out the single. Just leave the space. Okay? I wish, I replied. Believe it or not, you can live in a country and never need to speak the language, especially when you speak English. German is my second language. Sorry, French, but I need to practice much more. My written German is atrocious. Every time I have to write a letter, I go into a panic on the internet looking for examples of letters. Ha ha ha, said Zeb. I wish you had made your second sentence a question. And that was directed at Camille, as in, do you get to use it every day? Because Zeb knows. She speaks to me often enough to know I despair of ever I teach too much. I give you guys all these, all this English, and it's affecting my German. I speak English all the time. I live in a little English bubble in the middle of Germany. In the centre of Europe, there's a little English bubble, which is my home. Zeb said, hello Camille, what's attracting you to the teaching world? Camille said, I just think that sharing what I know with students is interesting. Also, I fancy learning languages. That's why I want to teach English. However, I guess I'll be teaching here in my country, Philippines. We always say the Philippines, by the way, in the future. Zeb then said, the problem is that your students might not be interested in learning it. I didn't like English at school. Are there any other languages that you've learned? And in British English, we'd say learnt, L-E-A-R-N-T, because when you write learned with an E, I think of learned, like the learned gentleman. Just a little thing, but Americans, I believe, just do the ED ending. Camille said, well, we don't have a choice since we're required to study it from kindergarten to college. Back then, I also thought English was nonsense. But later on, I realised it's very useful, so I ended up liking it. You need to look at the... It's very funny, what a coincidence, but have a look at the English magazine. I put in a new article from Margaret, and it's called Nonsense English. You might like that one, Camille. I had French classes in high school, but I'm not that good in it. I'm not that good at it. I find it interesting, though. Yeah, all languages are interesting. Learning them is a case of making it fun to learn them. Now that you're in college, are all the subjects taught in English? Asked Zeb. Well, that depends on the course, actually. That's one of my favourite answers to most questions, by the way. It depends. And what kind of? I'm taking secondary education, major in English. So obviously most of my subjects are taught in English. Only 1 to 2 of them are taught in my native tongue, Filipino. But if you're taking up engineering, accountancy, etc., I think Filipino will be used in most subjects. Okay, but if you take up, because I don't think Zeb is taking up engineering and accountancy, but if you take up engineering, accountancy, etc., I think Filipino would be used, or is used, in most subjects. Okay, I guess you have to study English literature. Is it all about Shakespeare? Asked Zeb. Actually, said Camille, we've just finished taking English literature last semester. Okay, you've put in a time point, so you don't use the perfect tense. Okay, so you'd say, actually, we just finished taking English literature last semester, or we just finished English literature last semester, comma. And no, it's not all about Shakespeare. And no, it wasn't all about Shakespeare. You've finished. You don't know what it's about now. At some point, our professor focused on his works, but we also discussed works of other authors like Jane Austen, George Eliot, Emily Bronte, etc. Do you know they're all dead, don't you? But we also discussed the works, not works, but the works of. This coming semester, we will study American literature, and I'm pretty excited. I wonder if you'll get any live authors. There's some good live authors out there, honestly. Anyhow, I said, hello, Camille. Do you ever study more contemporary literature? I don't think we have a separate subject for that, said Camille, but in each literature class that we take, we usually study some pieces of contemporary literature before the semester ends. I'm so glad to hear that. Normally, our professors assign a novel to each of us for our term paper. Now, I know I'm being a bit mean here, but and we do read dead authors' literature online in our book club on Second Life, but that's only because they're out of copyright. At college, at university level, you need to get some live authors studied because it makes the language has changed so much since George Eliot, Shakespeare and Jane Austen. Whole societies have changed. Anyhow, I like reading contemporary novels though. Good, Camille. I feel they're more reliable because of the diction. Exactly. I can imagine you sort of walking into a shop in England going, "Good morrow, sir," or "Good morrow, sirrah." Please read contemporary stuff as well. Okay, I wrote, good, don't get me wrong, I love the classics, but they are the classics. Haha, exactly, said Camille. So how are we doing for time? Oh, maybe time for one more little chunk. And I'm going to have to scroll quite a bit up. So bear with me till I find the beginning of this one. Oh, I scrolled too far. Help, 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 help. Yay, got it. And it's from Majid. Majid said, "Hi Zeb, could you please lead me how to send a message to teacher? I log in the forum, but I couldn't see any space to write down a message for teacher, and also I do not know how to participate in a discussion group. Thank you." So, Majid, hi Zeb, could you please tell me how to send a message to teacher, to the teacher, to LEN even? Then full stop, then space, okay? I have logged into the forum, but I can't see, capital I, any space to write a message for the teacher, comma, and also I do not, capital I, and then DO, space NOT, know how to participate in the discussion groups. Okay, thank you. Full stop after thank you. No problem, Majid. When you're logged in on the forum, you should see an envelope next to your name on the top left. Click on it and then new message. Yeah, and then just type my name, start typing my name, type it into me, or just go into my profile and send me a message there. But if you want to join Skype, you need to send a private message. It's no good sending it me as a chat. It's no good putting it on the forum. I need a private message. It's like writing me a letter. It's the only way I will accept new members into Skype, okay? Just telling you. And don't forget, keep calm and explore the network. Majid then said, "Hi teacher, which one is correct? Fast sleep or deep sleep? Thank you." Camille answered you, and as Camille is becoming a teacher, I'm quite happy for her to take on this role. So Camille, keep it up, it's great. "Do you mean fast asleep?" asked Camille. "I think both are correct and close in terms of their meanings, but they differ in structure / how they are used." Okay, you can say she is fast asleep, adjective. She fell into a deep sleep, noun. I hope this helps. And you've got three points up, one from me, one from Zeb, one from Dora, Camille. So I think that should tell you were spot on. Well done. You'll make a good teacher. Rina Fathi came along and said, "Hello everyone, I went to learn English. I'm not good in speak English. What can I do to improve my English? Thanks a lot." So, capital H, hello everyone, comma, I, capital I, and then not I went to learn English. I went to learn English in England, okay? I want, W-A-N-T, to learn English, full stop. I'm, capital I, not good at speaking English, full stop. What can I do, capital W, capital I for I, to improve my English, question mark. Thanks, capital T, a lot, full stop. Sibu said, "You can improve your language only through practicing, so please keep practice." Okay, capital Y, Sibu, "You can improve your language only through practicing, comma, space, so please keep practicing." full stop. And don't forget, practicing would be with an S in British English. It's only with a C in American English. You could chat with us, said Zeb, and listen to the weekly recording to get feedback about our mistakes. What does it sound like? What does it sound like? I'd say, how does that sound? I think that's what you meant, Zeb. How does that sound? As a suggestion kind of thing. Neha said, is it the conversations that people discuss here? All discussions are included in the recording. I listened to the recording, but I didn't find that chat here. Okay. Neha, it depends. Yeah, I do all of them, but I can't guarantee that they'll always be in the same recording, and as you can notice this week it's all been a bit bitty. But I am starting to do a few more recordings each week rather than one very long one. Somebody told me it was just too much for them to listen to all in one sitting, so I'm going to try to restrict it, as I used to 25 minutes-ish, here or there, give or take a few minutes, okay? So there's your recording, Neha. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I would have said... does it include the conversations that people discuss here, or does it include the conversations from here? Okay, all the discussions are included in the recording. I listened to the recording, but I couldn't find my chats there. Okay, that chat here. What chat where? Zeb said, yes, they are. The current recording is the conversations of last week. They are all here, but you have to scroll down. Next Tuesday, LEN should, I love the word should, record the conversations of this week. Yeah, as I say, it's going to change a little bit because you are getting a bit livelier, all of you, which is fine. It's good. You're talking, but these recordings take a bit of time to prepare, and yeah, so they're probably going to be broken up a bit now. But I will put a little clue. I'm going to put in, like you'll notice after Neha's okay, I'm going to write in the date, so you'll know that it's part 3. From part 2 to part 3 will be in part 3's recording, okay? And if you're looking for the old ones, go to the YouTube page or go to the Spreaker page, but preferably the YouTube page, and you can find them all there, okay? And Neha said, okay. So Neha, capital O, capital K for the short form, or capital O-K-A-Y for the long form with a full stop. And we will leave it at that for this week because we've hit the 27-minute mark. And, yeah, it is too long, I think, an hour and a half. Went a bit crazy last time. So I hope you've enjoyed listening. I hope you're not too frustrated if I haven't caught up with you yet, but I will get there. Just take your time. Keep an eye on the page. You'll see the new ones come up, and you'll be able to listen to your corrections. So I hope you've enjoyed it this week. Don't forget, practice, practice, practice. Not just here, but out there on the wonderful World Wide Web, the www. There's so many opportunities for you to use your English, to use everything you've been learning all these years, and actually have a bit of fun with it. Yeah, relax. It's only a language. So get out there, practice your English, be nice, be kind to each other, and if you can't be good, just don't get caught. Bye. I'm from India, said Neha. Don't forget your full stop. Okay, after OK, which should be capital O, capital K, or capital O-K-A-Y, there should be a full stop. And after I'm from India, you need a full stop. Cool, said Camille. You like watching Bollywood then? Oh, talk about stereotypes, Camille. Yes, said Neha. Okay, in this case, the stereotype was true. Do you watch Bollywood movies? In which language you speak in Philippines? So, what language do you speak in the Philippines? Or what's the official language of the Philippines, you could ask? I'm not good in English. I'm not good at English. So correct me if I have different languages, different accents. You've also got, within a country, different dialects. So, different accents. It makes English fun. Come on. I wrote, in British English, we say die plus rect, so direct. The free dictionary is very useful as they often give British English and American English pronunciation files. Camille also said, I'm confused with this too. I'm not sure if it's pronounced as direct or direct. So I'm not sure if it's pronounced direct or direct. Okay, where are you from? Asked Neha. I'm from the Philippines. How about you? Replied Camille. I'm new here. Capital I for I. Yeah. And I want, capital I, to build my English, capital E, vocabulary, comma, and communication skills. Full stop. Would anyone like to chat with me? And then just one question mark. Sure, said Zeb. What are we going to talk about? Tarry ran away. You're so scary, Zeb. Then Neha came along with a question: what is the correct pronunciation of the word direct? Now, what is the correct pronunciation? It's not a pronoun, okay? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and just to be on the safe side, hello, it's Lynn here from the Learn English Network live chat, and we are still in the week of November the 11th, 2004. This is part 3, so if you are looking for your corrections, they might be in here somewhere. Explore, have a look, play around, see if you can find it. We'll start, so it's going to be easy for Tarry. We'll start with Tarry, who said, "Hi everyone. I am new at here. I want to build my English vocabulary and communication skill. Would anyone like chat with me?" Okay, so hi, capital H. Everyone, one word. So hi everyone, comma. None, so UN in the middle. PRONUNCIATION. And of the word direct. Okay, Camille posted a link to the page of the Cambridge Dictionary. There's also the free dictionary. You can listen to the pronunciation of individual words. But then Camille said, "I'm pretty sure it's direct in American English, but I'm not sure how British pronounce it." Okay, but I'm not sure how the British pronounce it. Pronunciation, and have a look at how Camille wrote it, Neha, depends on the place the word is spoken, I think. Absolutely. You've got